morning, how you doing? We're just being past the airport, trucks away and all that type of stuff, and we're going down south. I got around about another 5 or 6 miles to go, and we're going to a former hotel which has been demolished, and now it's going to be posh new apartments for the wealthy people. Yeah, we're down, alright. Yeah, so we're going to some. They're going to be apartments. So what I've got on here is they're doing the footing. So I've got some new rebar, some heavy gauge rebar. We're 13.6 meters. We're happy. Say thank you to that chap there, Mr. Demolition Man. Thank you. In fact, he might be the people who demolished it. He might be looking at that rebar thinking that that's his. Well, I'm on route 10, Port St Mary. So we haven't been there before really on any of the vlogs. So it's rare for me to get down there. So I'm not sure if I have to reverse in to the site. It's one of these, it's not like the last vlog where I moaned about someone driving into the site and I had to reverse out onto the main road. This occasion, shout out to the quad chap here, doing a bit of a manoeuvre there. He's getting on with it though, isn't he? Fair play to him. Doing a good job there. Unless he's going to the shop here to drop goodies off to Mace. That's exactly what he's doing. No, he's doing a good job. Rear steer axles on that as well. So no pressure on him. He's doing a good job. The other car on the other side didn't give much help, did he? You know what I mean? This plant pot here in the car. A crackpot. You let the man have his moment. But he's doing a good job there. It's quite tight, that. Yeah, it's quite nice and tight from there. He's doing a good job there. Top man. Yeah, so the rear steer stuff, we have some rear steer tankers, and they're kind of tricky. You can lock them into normal, just normal straight as well. So sometimes it's just easier to do that than mess about with the rear steer. Depends, it's all them, and it depends how tight the place is, isn't it? Back to where I'm going to Port St Mary's. That bit of rain coming down from the sky. It's 16.5 degrees today. It's Tuesday, it's the day after the royal wedding. And the Queen, give her a due, she was an ace person, wasn't she? I think old Charlie, I think he'll come good. He's had his moments, hasn't he? But I think he'll come good. We've got William waiting in the wings, like. So it's interesting, isn't it? So you'll hear that go off every now and again, and it's not erratic driving. It's not erratic driving. It's just that the road gets quite narrow, so the place here gets quite narrow as well. So you're up against the thing, and you see you're up against the bloody side of the building, and you're on the white line. so it's inevitable it goes off. Straps is coming loose, so I'll just pull in here a sec. Just one of my straps is coming loose, so I'll just get on with that. Right, we're all right. We're okay now, anyway. Some of the load must have moved, so just check. One of the buckles was knackered as well. So anyway, ain't got far to go, a couple of miles. So we're right. We picked these trailers up from the boat. So they come from the UK and they've been shipped, and sometimes there's maybe the tug spin them around, and we always check your straps and that, but obviously the load slightly moved en route here. Which has just made one come undone there, so just checked the rest while I was there. All's well that ends well. Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah. Anyway, it's beautiful down here. This next place we're going to is called Guernsey. It's got some lovely houses on the seafront here. But in the winter time, about 4 or 5 times a year, 4 or 5 times a year, you'll see the wind and rain and the water and high tides come right over onto the houses and that. You'll look in the front in a minute. Not sure if that back camera will probably pick up in a second here. On the passenger side there, you'll see a crane over on 11 o'clock there. That's why we're going to the site there. So the back of the development looks over this Guernsey part, and the front half it looks over the other side there. So it's in a prominent position. But we've got to kind of go around the houses to get there. This is the 30 zone. These houses here, they take a bit of a battering in the winter. They reinforced the seawall here on the left hand side, done a good job of that. And every now and again they put new boulders here, because obviously the power of the sea is quite a thing. Now, are you going to let me through, my friend, or are you going to stop me? What are you going to let me through? Yeah, you let me through, thank you. I would have stopped if I had to, but no, good on you. Thank you. Salute to you. No, please, just pass his tests. Boy, he's got some patience, you see. Anyway, around here is a bit dodgy, so we have to just take our time. No height restrictions here. Imagine, and that doesn't look 5 meters, does it? I see the train. Steam train comes down here. Yeah, let me through. I don't know if it goes this far though. I think it's on the right hand side of the road there. I'll just let this man through because I've got a tail swing, just in case something comes, like a bus or something comes the opposite way and I've got to cut back. It's one of these, it's one of them, it's one of them. So we're alright. So you have to go to the side of the road here. It's quite rare for us to come this way, come down Port St Mary. It's an old tourist attraction of a place, and over the years obviously tourism fell away, but I think it'll come back. So it's one of them places. It's nice to come down here. It's actually quite nice in Port St Mary. It's very quiet. Population, a couple of thousand. Say, if you say 3,000, that's fair. I'm going to stick with 3,000. It could be a little bit more or a little bit less, we're hovering in the right type of population. We're going to take a left here now, so just wait for the cars to come ahead, and we'll go left here. Now I'm one of these people that say you always have to reverse into a site. On this particular site though, this one, there's a when it's at the end of a road sort of thing, and it's easier to drive in and reverse out because you're coming back up this way rather than coming out forward. I'll just take that nonsense off a second. But you see the view they've got. The front half is this bay here, and the back half is the other bay. So they've got the best of two worlds there. So we'll just take our time here. There's no rush. I mention that as well quite often. So I think we're going to drive. I might reverse it here actually. Let's just see where it wants us. Stick some fancy lights on. Let's see what he's going to say to me. Deep foundations, haven't they? Yeah, it's one of them. I think if I drive in or reverse in, we'll just ask him. Hello, sir. We're reversing. Reversing.
Entirely up to you. What we want is it to take that side road.
Yeah, it's one of them. Reversing or driving. He said half of them just driving, but I'm going to reverse in because we're just reversing because it's just because I want to. It's on my blind side as well, so I might get a kick out of it. Don't turn too soon. Take your time. I put a cone there because it's easy to go off the edges a bit. See, so put some lock on. Not too much. It's turning already, you see the trailer, so we've got plenty of headroom here. Put a bit more lock on. We'll go round that cone there. So plenty of lock on now. Straighten up a minute. Yeah, plenty of lock in there. Straighten up. Just go over a bit because there's a bit of an edge here, you see, and I don't want to go down the edge. So. How far back do you want me to go, Chief? Keep going. You stop me, yeah. How you doing, sir? Yeah. The M62, just at the start of the M62. Coming up from the A1, that is. So, I thought I'd film this because it's quite a busy motorway, but at the same time we're all busy. The other motorway is busy, but we're trying to get some views up here. the end of the M62 to join in with the M6 North, because I'm only going up one junction to M58.
Right, onto M62, towards Manchester.
This BMW in front of Mercedes. Seen lots of things, and I'm looking forward to getting back to the Isle of Man. That's been a long 3 days. It's great to see life though, isn't it? Wherever you go, there's people doing stuff, and there's a lot going on, and they've all got things going on in their heads. People, eh? Strangers, people. And you're gonna get, people can get narky with you over next to nothing. There's a bit of a problem there on that truck. Something's going on with this trailer there. A few punches or something. That looks like it's one of them European lowliner trailers. Can't be far off Leeds then. Going over the M1 now, no M1 now, underneath us.
Speed Canada. Reduce your speed. Keep right onto M62 towards Manchester.
Undercut. You see that now? He's trying to get in front of these other cars. They're not going to let him in. They're not going to let him in.
Average speed Canada. After 1 kilometre, keep right onto M62.
Is that an unmarked cop car?
Manchester.
Is that an unmarked cop car?
Speed Canada ahead.
This is, yeah, it's one of these other. This must be a daily bloody daily. Let's see if we can get into menu. Shut it off. can shut her up. Shut up. You can't start saying speaker now because I'm at a standstill. Life of a truck driver and a commuter, 2022. That's August 2022, and it's a disaster, isn't it? I've got 2 hours 17 minutes left of driving time. That should get me easily, fingers crossed, to Skelmersdale. And that's my day done. Get a trip up to the boat tonight, get on the boat, get home and get on with some work. Been a very enjoyable couple of days this.
Average speed camera.
Superb, like, enjoyed myself immensely. Driving in the UK, what can I say? What can I say? Yeah, it's good. It's interesting because you go lots of places, but in between going to them lots of places, you're on these motorways, and also you got your driver's card above you, your driving hours. And I was in one of the new motorway services, just on the top of the A11. Before you get onto the M1, I forget what it's called now. Was it Peterborough? Was it Peterborough Services? And it's lots of places to park trucks in there. You can tell it's all new. Everything's new, and it's like you have to follow the yellow brick road to get to the services because there's quite a bit of distance. Then you have the overflow car parks as well. I've seen them as I was coming out. But it's really nice. I recommend that to anybody. Clean, lots of, like a food court in the middle. It's like based on a food court, so central seating. McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, W.H. Smith, all the usual suspects. Marks and Spencer's, all the usual things you get in them bloody places. But because it's new, the car parks, there's plenty of room for trucks. Right, look at that. Now you can see how it's just jammed the brakes on there. See how it's just jammed the brakes on? My DAF's a bit like this, but there's no need for that to come on. And see, it senses the truck in front. He's not using his brakes, he's using brakes there now, but he's not really using his brakes. A bit like me, I'm not using the brakes. So you just leave a gap and see the car comes in, and it just sets itself off. If you need to do your CPC on the Isle of Man, I'll put him up here now. Give Big Bill Gregory a shout. Excellent. That's who I took my CPC with. I got all my certificates, got my CPC card, and that's Will Gregory. Can't recommend them enough if you're on the Isle of Man and you need your CPC and do logistics. Because we'll pass a few here. We will pass a few. Wow, look at the smoke on that. Smoking. Got something wrong with his injectors on him, hasn't he? The wrong way. My ETA, we changed the suit. a century. The farmers would be getting some money for that, obviously, wouldn't they? They put like, can I park a trailer in your field, please? Give you X amount of money. I bet the bloody wind doesn't half blow through here. There's a bit of a reservoir there on the left. Looks quite low, that. To be fair, it looks quite low. Yeah, it looks low. There's that farm in the middle of the motorway there now. It's on about on the right hand side. We're up pretty high here now, aren't they? They have tunnels for the cattle to go underneath the roads. A hell of a spot to live, that, wouldn't it? Slowing down anyway. Going anywhere quickly. It's got the sheep on the farm. You wouldn't be going anywhere quickly with a pint of milk, would you? You don't need a pint of milk, love. Just pop down to the shop, yes sir. What time are we on now? 3:30. 22 degrees and it's 3:30. It's hard to believe that's 22 degrees out there. My backside is numb. It is. Let's see if we can change my seating position. Hey, I've enjoyed my trip here. Thank you to Sean and Michael, Sean Quay, Michael Coleman and John Quay from the Isle of Man for allowing me to come across here. To Paul, and Worldsworth, all the lads in Skelmersdale look after me so good, you know what I mean? The mechanic there, everyone is a shunter chap, and I'm the world's worst when it comes down to their names. Sometimes I even forget my own name, that's how bad I can be sometimes. There's a little house there. That back camera pick it up. And it's got like a tree on the right of it and a tree on the left of it. Right up against the gable ends, like. I don't know if that camera will pick that up actually. We'll do in a minute, as long as no one comes past us in a truck. It'll just be coming into your view about now, just over there about 9 o'clock, 9 or 10 o'clock. You see a little house and it has a big tree the size of the gable. I wonder what that road is down there on the far side there. I wonder where that's going to. We have roads like that in the Isle of Man, like the Slough Road and stuff like that. Independent carriers, so we're quite we don't stand out, if you know what I mean. That's what to do. There's a burnt out car there, the camera will pick it up. There's a burnt out van, the camera will pick that up. Now all of a sudden this will go fast. Why? Because they're all looking at that burnt out van. You couldn't believe that, could you? I can pull back into the infield now. Inside, they're all rubbernecking. Wow.
Where do you go
you're enjoying the vlog, don't forget to like, dislike, or share the bloody thing for me, please. The sharing it is the most important for me, to be honest. But if you make a comment as well, and let me know what you think, and you can swear at me if you like, that's not an issue, I don't mind that. And you know, I mean, positives and negatives, it is what it is, isn't it? I've got some real good stuff coming up on the Isle of Man, actually. Some steel trailers to some specialist places, and stuff like that. So look forward to that.
Here we come.
M6 North, this is where we want to be. M6 North.
Here to win, here tonight. I came here to take what's mine. Oh,
See, my sat nav would have told me that. So I've gone and done what I shouldn't have gone and done.
unbeatable. I got it all. Unbeatable. I got what you want now.
Wigan 11. I cut through Wigan. Just let me cut through Wigan on A-roads. Menu.
Oh no, and living with the limit. Let go, 'cause all I do is kill it. Oh, 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 oh. I came here to blow your mind. Oh, 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 oh. There's no
No, we're too late for that. A58, that rings a bell. Let's give it a go.
I got what you want and more. No, taking me down now. Don't try to figure me out now. You bled and you fall. I stand here unbeatable.
Should I stay in this lane? Don't get in anyone's way. A58 to Wigan. A58 to Western. A58 to Western. A58 to Western. Come on, Satnav. Surely it's a colour. Still waiting for that bloody sat nav. What's wrong with you, woman? Someone tells me I shouldn't have went down here, but it is what it is. Well, that's looking for the GPS signal. That one there is telling me where to go. That's a good sign. An Arctic coming the other way. I'm 14.4 in height. In case you get any bridges. We'll find out in the next 10 minutes. So I'm not sure how much data. The cameras are still rolling. Yeah, the cameras are still rolling. So hopefully.
In 300 yards, turn left onto Wigan Road, A58.
That's still looking for a.
Continue on A58 for 2 miles.
It's nice to see this, though, isn't it? Through Wigan. That's a first. stay on the A58 rather than trying to be clever. Because, you know, like, when you start being clever, Mike, it gets you. Oh, my sat nav's back in the room. I can't let you overlook because I've been sat there for so long and my backside's numb. And oh, dearie me. You see, this type of road here, this is Isle of Man roads. This is where I come from. So it's my cup of tea, all this. I'm used to all this type of crap. What I'm not used to, if all of a sudden I'm hit with a bridge, you know, especially if it's lower than 14.4, because that's what I am, 14.4. I'm 14.4 or 14.6, I'm 14.4. Said turn left, didn't he? Turn left to the A58. That's what it said there. No, A58. Wigan Pier. Wigan Pier. Is there some type of lake here or something? Is there? Or does the Mersey come up that far? I don't know. A lot of old red brick properties, in it. The real old-fashioned red brick property.
Turn left, then, at end of the road, turn right.
Turn left at the end of the road, turn right. Where are you sending me? Where are you sending me? You're sending me up there. Whoa. That gives me a second to monitor. I'm going to stick on. I'm going to go straight ahead. I'm going to go straight ahead. We're going to go straight ahead and just fingers crossed. Send him up there, but I'm not going to go straight ahead. The tension is mounting. Lovely church, isn't it? It's a lovely church. Hey, my father lives in Barnsley. He passed away now. Love him to bits, you know. And I thought you'd be going for gold. The only people keen. Okay, he's going down there as well, so.
In a quarter of a mile at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Liverpool Road, A58.
A58, Liverpool Road. That sounds grand, doesn't it?
In a quarter of a mile at the roundabout, take the third exit and stay on Liverpool Road, A58.
Too bloody late if we weren't, alright. wish
Enter the roundabout. Take the first exit.
M6. Thank you.
In 50 yards, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Platt Street, A58.
Tension. Go on your set. Let's go.